Hey YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today, finally, with my Panning Punk Project Pan finale. I apologize for this being so late. Honestly, I wasn't as quite over my sickness as I thought I was. I was complaining a little bit, I think, in my videos about just how freaking tired I was. And yeah, and by the time I did kind of pull through it, I ended up having a pretty busy weekend. Didn't have a chance to film. But here we are, bulk filming. Now let's hope I can watch my cat attack my couch. No, let's hope that I can actually start getting videos out at a regular clip. So, from last time, I managed to finish everything but one. And to go over everything else that I finished from last time, I think I had already went over this, but on November the 8th, I finally finished for Blink-182, What's My Age Again, the Pretties for Your Face Poison Apple Body Spray. Yeah, because there's no bottom mark, so I did actually finish this. Let's see. This was actually a big surprise. But for Good Charlotte, I Don't Want to Be in Love, I finished the LA Girl Concealer in white. I was not expecting to finish this. So much so that I didn't weigh it. Let me correct that in just a second. Yeah, it deflated on me one day, as you can probably see right there. And I had forgotten that with these tube concealers, once it deflates, there's nothing left. I know I could cut it open and get some more usage, but I don't want to. That sounds messy. And I actually do really like this product for like mixing with either foundation or concealers. I might actually have to buy this again to help me work through a concealer later in the year, but I managed to finish that. It went from last time 11.4 grams to 9.9. But it started at 12.8, so I used up about 3 grams of product, which it says it has 8 in here, but I think I already had a good bit of previous use on it because I had bought it to mix with a concealer I was panning a while back. Anyways, yeah, I finished that on the 22nd of December. On the 11th, on November the 25th, for Taking Back Sundays, MakeDamnSure, because I did that one twice. I finished the Love Blush Liaison Dewy Gel Blush Stick, finally. Like, this lasted me longer than I thought it would. I could very obviously dig in there. I do not want to. I have definitely gotten more than enough love out of that. Something that actually took me into the new year, but I finished it before I got a chance to film this on January 12th, because this lasted me longer than I expected. But while I was sick, I was very lackluster in doing my skincare. But it is the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Cleanser. It is empty. Its weight went from, I think it was 41.1 grams to 17.4, but it is empty. It just got emptied into the new year, but it's empty, so that's what matters. And that was for Weezer's Island in the Sun. And for Nirvana's Heart-Shaped Box, I chose the Fenty Gloss in Cheeky. I just wanted to use it 5 times, and I did. I did that on December 18th, right before I became ill. Actually, I became ill on the 26th, actually. Well, that's when I caught the flu. That just knocked me on my ass. And finally, for Fall Out Boys, She's My Winona. I think it was like a Holy Grail type product. I chose the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. Started down here, went up, and was finished on December 8th. So the one thing that I've been working on for months that I did not finish, unfortunately, is the Kokie Cosmetics Be Bright Illuminating Concealer. And it's been sitting for a while now, so I can see that it is only about halfway done. This is a beast. It went from 14.9 last time to 14.0 this time. I started at 17.3, so I have used up 3.3 grams and it has 6. So yeah, it makes sense that it's at about the halfway point. Like, I don't know what it is with that concealer in particular, because I've seen other people try to pan it and have just as hard of a time, and they wear makeup a hell of a lot more than I do. It's still here. I'm going to work on it at some point this year, but for now I am using something else because I've been working on it for months and months and months and got nowhere with it. I'm admittedly kind of sick of looking at it. Like, I think I've been working on it since like July or maybe August. I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, for everything else that I finished for this project, it wasn't a lot. I only got through 14 items in total. A couple of them were goals, not, you know, empties, but most of them were actually empties. Only 3 of them were goals, and one of the goals was the gloss from this month. But just starting from the top, for the clashes, should I stay or should I go? I worked up until October, honestly, on the Pure Heals Pore Clear Charcoal Peel Off Mask. As I mentioned in that when I finished it, I'm sure there's still some left in here, but as you can see, this thing has been twisted to death. I got out what I could, and I'm sure as hell not cutting that thing open. For the Ramones Rock and Roll High School, I chose ColourPop's Bossy. I can't sharpen it anymore, and it is like down in there flat. So that is done. Blink-182's What's My Age Again was the Poison Apple Body Spray. Taking Back Sunday's MakeDamnSure, the first time I did it, because it's some type of like almost done product, I chose the Refreshment Luscious Hand Cream. And these were my marks. I think we started in this project down here because I had this in a different project in 2021. For My Chemical Romance, Welcome to the Black Parade, I chose the Lorac Pro eyeshadow from Lorac Pro 2 eyeshadow in black. And I wanted to hit pan, and once I did start using it, I hit pan like immediately, so I just had to keep using it throughout the month. I'm now actually working on this in my Pan That palette for 2023. I can link that video in the description down below for you. For Panic at the Disco's High Hopes, a project you have high hopes for, or I chose the Anastasia Prism palette. I wanted to create 10 looks with it, and I did, so now it looks all nice and used. I honestly need to pan that at some point because this is getting older. For Simple Plan's Perfect, I chose the e.l.f. Soothing Aloe Mist. It was all the way up to here. I finished it in a month. For Blondie's Heart of Glass, I chose the Ulta Full Coverage Concealer. So I did finish a concealer in here. This one I actually had to use as a foundation a good bit because it does not match me. This was helping me get through it as a concealer before I got fed up and just, you know, did away with it. And I will be right back because something is missing. Are you just staring into the corner? No, she's making biscuits on a blanket. Okay. It's just, I happened to look into the camera and see my cat just initially looking like she's just staring at the wall. Okay. I did find the thing I was looking for. I had accidentally thrown it into my yearly makeup empties, which I will be filming not the next video, but the next video, because I want to finish my November and December beauty empties before I film that. But I found it. Anyways, this is the one that I created. Talking Head Psycho Killer, I chose the Lunan Aster eyeliner, and it is empty. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye.